Welcome to the virtual comedy show. It's one of those low-key evenings. Isn't that nice? Low-key. But Rob put a heart up. Can you see that on Facebook land? Can you see that, or is it just here? So I want to tell y'all, I got the new iWatch. Oh, wait, where's Snoopy?
I watch.
Oh, here's Snoopy doing a thing.
Aw.
Yeah, he's jumping around.
Aw.
I love the new iWatch. I was running the other day and it said, "It looks like you're running, starting workout." I was like, "Oh my God, it knows." Then yesterday, I was rowing and it said, "It looks like you're rowing." It knew what I was doing.
Man.
Oh, that's
I will start your workout. Then last night it
no.
said, "It looks like you're making love." You're done.
So that
That's
is
what I was
skiing.
going to ask you.
Since 2020,
That's one I'm proud of.
We've done plenty of virtual comedy shows.
Did Janet get it?
And though the virus is
No.
slowing, we'll keep going because
Oh,
we've still
she
got
got
lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting
I
with
thought Carla
jokes.
came in.
So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian Steve Sabo, plus funny songs from Todd Chappelle and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hey. Home. I'm gonna open the third adult show on the ship this week with that joke. I think that's gonna work. I think it's because I can start the show with my new watch and do. I think that was cute. So hi everybody, welcome to the virtual comedy show. We have a beautiful show. I'm Brad Tassell, and we're joined as almost always by Steve Goodie, almost always, and almost alwayser Patti Vasquez. So that's fantastic. She's here too. That's always nice to see her here. We have a beautiful show with comedian and best-selling author Steve Sabo, everybody, who has a new book on Audible, How to Fail at Stand-Up Comedy Writing, which he got from me. Now he's started suing. Huge lawsuit. So my 38 years has not been in vain. Steve, if you're here, who narrates the book?
I don't know. It's I didn't do it myself. I need to one of these days, but that's a big undertaking. But it's Amazon does it, so it's some sort of virtual guy does it. I don't know.
Oh, well, great. I hope you got paid up.
But it's a
front.
guy.
I hope you got paid. It's a guy. Well, how do
That
you know?
narrows it down.
That narrows it down. That's fantastic. All right. We also have better than the original at musical comedy anyway. Our own Todd Chappelle, everybody.
Yes.
Our own.
Oh my goodness.
I think your songs, and we'll all agree, are much better than Dave's. I think that's fantastic. Hands down.
That's what I strive for every day.
That's what you strive for. That's right. And the big news of the week. Okay, let's talk about it. The big news of the week, something that more than 7 million people took part in over the last few days, was the mourning of the death of Ace Frehley. Oh, everybody. I think we all felt it. I was seeing huge crowds all over the country in the streets to celebrate the life of the legendary spaceman himself and Kiss guitarist. I watched millions out marching for him. Good, go with God, Ace. Okay, everybody, go with God. So now, okay. Although I did see a couple people out protesting the Orange Goon. I think one block in Chicago alone, there were more people than Trump's entire birthday military parade in total. One block.
Ooh. Yep.
Yep. Even the National Guard troops who were on site at rallies said, comparing the No Kings protest to Trump's limp parade in D.C., they said, yeah, this is better. I think we're not cleaning up trash. And I saw Patti out giving speeches. Patti, you were out, you had the mic and you were on a podium doing the right thing. And then I saw a woman dressed as an inflatable penis get arrested by ICE for actually having balls. So that was fantastic.
Oh, oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Also, Trump has figured out how to get beef prices down. Stop buying American meat. I think we're done with American meat. It's fantastic. We will import it from Argentina. Who knew that we were so close to Argentina at this point? Isn't that amazing? Ranchers and farmers in this country voted for Trump. 77% they voted for the tangerine turd. Isn't that fine? And which, incidentally, is the exact percentage of business Trump has stolen from them. So that's nice. They've lost 7% of their
Happened in the
business.
first term too.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a rancher in this country, right? Okay. The Louvre. Okay, I'm gonna tell you up front, Janet did not understand this joke, and I'm gonna go with in this room, 5 people are gonna get it. Here we go. I'm not gonna tell you who, but I know who. The Louvre Museum was robbed, and authorities are looking for 4 men who made off with priceless jewels. The Louvre in Paris. It's in Paris. That's in Paris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Investigators are on the case, with one agent saying, "Does your dog bite?"
Get it. I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
I got it.
Yeah, baby.
That's Peter Sellers. I get it.
I
But
know.
that is not my dog.
That is not my.
Not my dog.
You said your dog does not bite. I tried to think that's the most classic. And Janet said I hated those movies. Of course,
Oh my God.
She was
Oh my
sick.
God.
She was young. She was young. So I'm
You
very
have a
young.
license for your monkey.
Okay. OpenAI has blocked videos using Martin Luther King Jr. after many people were creating hyper-realistic deep fakes of him saying racist and offensive things. Who'd have thunk that was going to happen, huh? His family demanded that it be shut down. Also, though, it doesn't work on OpenAI. You can't make Stephen Miller say anything not racist and offensive. So it's kind of amazing. Let's try. Stephen, say that you love, nope, doesn't work. Sorry. Okay. Israel and Hamas are reaffirming the ceasefire by continuing to murder people. That's just great, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. Hamas killed 2 Israeli soldiers and Israel killed 44 in strikes. But in an effort that was good, all the bombs that they dropped said, really, these are the last ones. They're right there. Written on the bomb, the casing. Okay. Oh, today in history. Kevin, your history? What happened today in history?
A lot of stuff happened today in history.
A lot of stuff. One of them is that in 1947, the House on Un-American Activities opened hearings on communist infiltration in the U.S.
Joe McCarthy.
And today, we are proud to say infiltration complete. Yes. Now the committee is fighting infiltration by democracy. You're going to be
right.
That's right. Okay. Hey, nobody said that was going to be funny, did they? Okay, this is the second joke. Yes, very close to home. Second joke that Janet did not get, and I think only half of the people that got the first joke will get this joke. And it may not even be good enough to get it all. The San Jose Sharks are apologizing to fans after they posted, "SJ Sharks fans love ice. Go get 'em, boys."
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's right. On the scoreboard during halftime, fans were outraged, with one saying, "Ever since Bernardo was killed, we haven't been the same." No word on the Jets.
Ooh.
Anyone? Anyone? I like to be in America. Okay. West Side Story joke. West Side Story joke.
Yes.
We got it.
Okay, this is the greatest joke ever written, and Janet loved it. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
A new study found that feeding babies peanut butter at a very early age prevents development of life-threatening allergies. We all grew up with our kids that you didn't give them peanut butter. It now is said you give them peanut butter. Doctors say giving a 4-month-old 1 teaspoon of peanut butter will incrementally slow any allergy development because it will take over 3 years for the child to finally get it all off the roof of its mouth.
Okay.
All right. See, that's good.
The
Oh
lizard.
my God.
Hmm?
Officials for ICE in Chicago are defending the use of tear gas in immigration sweeps and are saying that agents have cameras, but they are box cameras from Walgreens and they won't develop them till November. Sorry. And the guy usually overexposes them anyway. So, but they have. Okay, the third joke that Janet didn't get at all. And I think more people will get this joke than they did the one that I just did about the Jets and the Sharks, but less people about the first one. The fight to rid the Everglades of snakes has a new weapon: robot rabbits.
Yep.
Yep. The bunnies are solar powered. They
Okay.
catch the pythons. This is clever. They catch the pythons by dressing up like a messenger, saying "telegram for Mr. Python," then handing them a stick of dynamite.
Wow.
That's great.
Gooey Wabbit.
That's right.
Jeez.
Janet was like, "What does that mean? What is that?" And I said, "Oh my God,
Oh,
such different childhoods that she had no idea." Now this one she didn't get at all. Tell me, if I'm rethinking this one, it may not work. Researchers are saying that music can ease pain after surgery for many patients. The song they found that works the most: "Here's Your Percocet."
No.
Oxycodone.
Handing you some oxycodone. Okay. Some people got it.
I think that's
Oh,
on
no.
that's on Carla's greatest hits album.
It is. Hand me some Percocet.
I believe so.
That's one of her
Probably.
one of her biggest hits.
Yep.
A man was found in a public restroom with a thermos in his rectum.
Film at 11.
Yep.
Oh,
He
dear.
later said it was because his Liberace lunchbox was already full.
Oh my God.
Too much food. in the lunchbox.
It's so bad.
All right. I'm sorry. Well, it gets worse.
Oh, great.
Did you know that? So I looked up a statistic. Did you know that there have been nearly 39,000 cases of foreign objects removed from rectums between just 2012 and 2021? Not to mention since then. Sex toys, light bulbs, beer, and one report of a World War I artillery shell.
Yeah.
What?
Yes,
Oh,
they
really?
removed that. They removed that very carefully and found a note that said, "Take that, Kaiser."
Man.
He was the World War I guy. All right. Hey, the joke of the week is naughty.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
I know.
Whoa.
Steve, I hope you're ready. The joke of the week
I'm
is naughty.
certainly not ready.
Why didn't the man win the Viagra games?
Why didn't the man win the Viagra games?
The competition was stiff. Good night, everybody.
Oh my God. You know, I'm really debating whether to join you here. I'll join you here. It's Brad Tassell, everybody.
Hey, what am I sitting on? That's the question.
Oh, gee.
We may never know. And you know what? I think it's probably better that we don't.
There you go. 3 out of 15.
Brad Tassell, setting records every week.
Yes, yeah. That was the 3 out of 15 record.
Amazing. Amazing.
I could play pro ball.
Let's do this. How about it? As Brad mentioned, we had the big old protest this weekend, and I was proudly out there with my sign. Yay. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee.
Nah.
All right. And that, of course, leads us to our top 10 category, which has nothing to do with that. When I came home to my house, follow it this past Thursday, there was a leak from the upstairs bathroom. Oh, I love when that happens. So tonight's top 10 category is top 10 fun things about coming home to a plumbing crisis in the upstairs
Ooh.
bathroom. Want you to know this has a happy ending.
Good. That's good.
Number 10. The delight of learning that you can't really plug a busted pipe with a pencil eraser and duct tape.
No.
You can't. Number 9. And relearning that my only plumbing skill is make it 10 times worse.
Yeah, me too.
Number 8. The excitement of spreading garbage bags over my train set downstairs.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I know, the plot thickens.
No.
Thank you for laughing at my pain. Number 7. The thrill of using every towel in the house to mop up water and then being unable to wash them because I had to turn off the water.
Yes, there's no water.
Number 6. The joy of taking 50 pounds of gross, wet towels to the laundromat.
Yep.
Top 10 fun things about coming home to a plumbing crisis in the upstairs bathroom. Number 5. The satisfaction of leaving a bucket under the leak, knocking over the bucket by accident, and using newly cleaned and dried towels to mop it up. Number 4. The bliss of getting reacquainted with my good friends at the laundromat. Number 3. The euphoria of knowing that this could cost $100 or $1,000 or $100,000.
I'm gonna go in between there.
And that the virtual comedy show audience will come to my rescue with prodigious donations.
Yay! Ooh, well, there's a no.
A little too funny there. And the number 1 fun thing about coming home to a plumbing crisis in the upstairs bathroom, getting to say the rain from the drain falls mainly on my trains.
Yes, your train is your train right under it?
The train set was almost right under it, yes.
Oh no. Now, do you know how to turn your water off at your house?
I do know how to turn the water off at the house.
Okay,
yes.
good.
That's the one thing I can do.
Yeah, no, because I know I had to find out a long time ago how to go outside and get that big valve out and
Here's something fun. When the plumber came the next day and he solved it really fast, which was awesome. It still cost $200,000.
Yeah.
But he got it fixed really quickly. And then he said to me, I put the lid back on the cover where your water thing is. And he said, have your water bills been high? And I said, no, actually, they've been pretty low. And he said, okay, I didn't say this, but your water meter's broken.
Well, who's reading the water meter then?
Apparently nobody.
I guess most places read it right. They have it right at the state.
I know. Hey, I'm taking my victories where I can. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Now you got a tub. No more buckets.
That's
No
right.
towel. So,
Hey,
all right.
speaking of no
Where
more
can you find
buckets,
Patty? Where do you
Where's
find
Patty?
I don't know where
She's
Patty
somewhere.
is.
I don't know either.
Oh,
I'm
there
just
she is.
hanging out.
Wait, I
Well, I
found
had her first, and then she talked, and then she went away.
You moved. Yeah, you
Oh!
talked and you moved.
Don't
That
talk
happens
for a
often.
second.
I often go away when I
Right,
talk.
there she is. That's
Yay!
Patty.
People hope I
Hey,
wish I
Patty.
would go away when I
Hi,
talk.
Patty.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Just to let you know, in Chicago, we actually have a horrible situation with our water department because there are people who've lost the titles to their houses due to high water bills, and they don't do readings in person anymore. They just drive by and have like a scanner that is it's not great.
They can claim the title to your house if you don't pay your water bill?
Yeah, actually, we're going through this right now. My mom is putting her house in a trust, not by coercion. But
we don't call it coercion anymore. We call it no food.
Called the Patty Trust.
So they said, the lawyer said she has to have a water meter reading done before they transfer the house into a trust.
Okay.
So if the water bill is like, if it hasn't been paid or whatever, it's a long story. There's a property that has been abandoned for years, but the owners who haven't kept it up, apparently the water's been running and their water bill is like $35,000.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Thanks. I feel a lot better now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. I'm glad
you don't live
I
in Chicago,
that.
so
Man.
Oh my
Jeez.
God.
All right. Let's hear what
They
that's
don't
not
get
making you
anything
crazy.
from us.
Something else probably is. So let's do.
Yay.
Is Patty crazy?
am I crazy?
Patty's not sure, Patty's not from lunatics winning their local races to major league wackos with orange faces to obnoxious a-holes taking handicap spaces. If she's losing her mind, that's fair. She's Patti Vasquez.
Am I crazy?
Paying that water bill.
You know, invariably, we will get posts on the Patti Vasquez show page on Facebook. Please follow us. We're almost at 20,000. We would love your support.
Good idea.
Every once in a while, like out of context for whatever reason, MAGA will jump on our threads, you know, the trolls, bots, whatever, and say, you know, when you call us Nazis, you know, that's why you lose. And I don't think there's been a single time we've even used that term, like calling anybody a Nazi, even though JD Vance called Trump Hitler. And I'm sorry, but there are young Republicans who keep admitting to it by saying they like gas chambers and lynchings and things like that. And I don't know, another Trump appointee was like, I have a Nazi streak. Can I ask what a Nazi streak is? Is it just goose stepping just randomly? Is it testing out a gas chamber in your basement? Like, what's a Nazi streak? Like, what does that look like? What's a streak look like? So this person apparently is quitting their job. At any rate, that's been one of the things that we've been told, is that because we call them something, I guess calling them Nazis makes them Nazis. Is that what the problem is? I guess if you didn't call us that, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't want to have people eliminated, kidnapped, and tortured just based on their skin color and religion. Anyway, it's been interesting in Chicago. You know, what's really hard, and look, Saturday was beautiful. We went to an event. I just want you to know, you might see some videos of me giving a speech, which I have never done a political rally before. I'm a comedian, and I was like, why isn't anyone laughing? Isn't that funny? Yeah. No one thinks that fascism is funny? Nobody? All right, fine. At any rate, I did two rallies. I did one in Arlington Heights, and then I had an inflatable peacock it looks like I'm riding a peacock, and apparently saying I'm riding a peacock because that's what ICE has is a long way to go for that joke.
Yes.
So apparently here as well. I'll show the pictures eventually, but yes, I had it was wonderful. Look, if you can make a Rosemont police officer giggle, and I turn around, I shook my tail feathers at him, even though technically the peacocks with the feathers are boys, which that would be a homosexual exchange between me and the police officer, but that was fine.
Wow.
I want to talk a little bit about we're in a scary time, and it is unsettling that this is happening in a way that isn't being felt around the country. It's not even being felt across Chicago. I live in a neighborhood with a lot of first responders. So cops and firefighters live here. We are not, the closest we've come to people being kidnapped under federal authority, I would say is about 1.5 miles south of us. And that's pretty freaking close. And we're still acting like that's normal. Like someone was grabbed off the street. There is a young woman recovering from cancer. She's been sent home after getting cancer treatments. And on Saturday, her father didn't come home. And they found his car in a Home Depot parking lot with what were clearly batons smashing in his window. And they still don't know where he is. And so this is all kind of like, this is just happening. And we're not all feeling it. And yet it's happening around us. I mean, there was a school tear gassed. I mean, there was a Logan Square. There was a driver who was blocking an ICE vehicle, and they started throwing tear gas grenades at him. And it was during a school day when kids were out at recess, and like just absolutely no regard. And yet we're all kind of like, hey, where should we order dinner from? And it's weird. Like I do that too. I'm just hanging out watching Halloween movies. Right now we're watching The Walking Dead, the Book of Carol. I don't know if Carol and Daryl get together, but I'm looking forward to finding out. For those of you Walking Dead fans, I'm new to the game. I never liked zombies because it just always seemed like I don't want to see this. And then I started watching them, and I found out it's not the zombies that are scary; it's the people, which is what we're learning right now. I'm not crazy. This is all screwy. And also, Donald Trump doesn't have to give us an AI video, which seems to have been created by Russians, which makes sense that he was yelling at Zelensky, give up now or you'll be destroyed by Putin. And then Putin gives him, you're crapping all over protesters. We don't need a video of that because he craps on us every single day. We can smell it. We can taste it. We're fine. It's great. Well, your video is nothing because your poop is chin deep. Hi, everybody. Have a good night. I am crazy. Thank you.
Patti Vasquez.
Chin deep, everybody. That's the moral.
Chin deep in the Trump poop. That's a good name.
Well, in Bowling Green, obviously, we're not seeing anything. You know, we're not obviously, and it's like it's in another city, and we're like, wow, that's in another city. But you're right.
Yeah.
Every cafe.
I'm here and it's happening. I mean, it's happening, and we're still like, okay, what do you want to do tonight? It's weird. It's weird because I mean, they have this attention center where there's 150 people in a holding area that's intended for 10 folks.
Yeah.
Without access to bathrooms or to wash their hands and brush their teeth and change their tampons. Sorry, but that's the fact of the matter.
Well, and they're grabbing some just regular normal white people too, and just for
there was a cop. There's a cop in a suburb who was grabbed because he overstayed his visa.
Oh,
Sucks to be you, dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
You ain't immune. That's how I feel.
And you're right. But I guess everybody's also stymied as to, besides protesting, what exact we're all waiting for something or so,
yeah, I agree.
And because we're just Trump crazy is the norm. We wouldn't take this from any other president.
We sane wash him. The media totally sane wash. Like this video over the weekend, that should be a presidency ending situation.
Yeah. I mean,
it would be nonstop if it were Obama, Biden,
even
anybody.
Bush.
I mean,
even Bush.
Even Bush.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
That seemed like it was the beginning of it. But anyway.
Yeah. So.
No.
All right. Hey, another beautiful day. And
isn't it great?
Sorry. I'm crazy. Thank
you know what
you.
we need now? We need to set all of this to music somehow.
Oh, first of all, Carla is going to be in studio with me on Friday, everybody.
That's
so
awesome.
make sure
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Let's tune into that.
And then she's you guys are doing a show?
We're doing the Females Funny Comedy Festival in Oak Park.
Live. Oh, she's in Chicago?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
How much are tickets? Where do you get them?
That's a great question. Funniest female. Look for it on social media. Females funny. Females funny. Females funny.
So you're not worried about selling tickets then. So you're just
you know how it goes.
He's got a radio show.
I make the money either way.
Yeah. All right. Oh, it's somebody else's gig.
All right. Bye.
All right.
I'm here. But hi.
You're here. Okay. Speaking of you, let's get the.
I had him.
I lost her.
I'm here.
We can't.
I
find
had
him.
Todd. I had him all set to go.
found Patty.
And then he went away.
Patty's gonna go away.
Okay, I got him.
Got him. Do you have him? Okay.
There he is. Hey, everybody, it's Todd Chappelle.
Todd Chappelle.
Hi, Todd.
He's our Chappelle.
Using the B camera tonight, but looking fabulous.
That's right.
Fantastic. All right, you know the drill around here. We'll do the intro for you, then you're going to play a song, and then I've got to answer it somehow. I have no idea what you're about to play. And then after that, you'll do a second song. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go. I think.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest, It's time for our musical guest.
Todd Chappelle.
Thank you. Please sit down, everyone. Thank you, please. All right. So what I like about this show is I get to try new stuff. And I really appreciate the fact that Brad writes, new material for the show every week. And I try to do something new, when I come on. So hopefully, all right. So how many people out there like Simon and Garfunkel?
Yay.
Okay. So I apologize in advance for what you're about to hear. What happens when you get to be in your mid-50s and you write parodies like this? Hello, CPAP, my old friend. I've come to sleep with you again. With the sounds that you make at night and the straps that are too tight and the wind that's escaping in the night. Oh, what a fright. These are the sounds of CPAP. Then my wife wakes up again to the CPAP's mighty din. She says, take it to the couch right now. That thing is louder than a dying cow. So I stumble through the dark and down the stairs. So I won't share The awful sounds of CPAP. And my doctors bowed and prayed to the commissions that they made. While at night my hose does leak, making sounds that whoosh and squeak. It's another night strapped to that machine that you must keep clean. The awful sounds of CPAP.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
You know, usually I have to think real hard about how I'm going to answer a song, but this is not one of those nights. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. My brain repeats incessantly these OCD trivialities, and eventually, if I fall asleep, I can't breathe. Insomnia and sleep apnea. My CPAP never works that good. No good! No good! No good! I can't unwind. Someone please hit me over the head with a sledgehammer. I can't sleep, I can't sleep. I close my eyes, can't find no sheep. So I don't count sheep, I count shepherds. Bo Peep, Jesus, Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction, astronaut Alan Shepard. Hey, you know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut, so I asked, and they said, no! Wait, sheep apnea. Lamb chops, they sure do taste good. So good, so good, so good. My stupid brain goes round and round, round and round, round and round. You know, I wish I could win an award for this. I'd like to thank my mother and Alan Shepard and my pharmacist, who is no help at all. You hate me. You really hate me. I'm trying to think about nothing. Nothing, 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 Alan Shepard. Damn you, Alan Shepard! I'm trying to think about nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Did I leave the oven on?
Yes.
I never left the oven on. Why would I leave the oven on? I'm going downstairs to check on the oven. It's off. Of course it's off. I think I'll make a sandwich. You know, I ordered some CBD, but someone at Amazon is dyslexic because I got the Charlie Daniels Band box set instead. Neville went down to the kitchen to make himself a sandwich. I've been drinking decaf tea, listening to the white noise machine, breathing slowly and deeply. I'm almost there. Now I have to pee. I shouldn't have drunk that gallon of Pepsi. Now I've got restless leg syndrome like Elvis Presley. If I was standing up, you would see my legs moving a lot. And then all the next day, narcolepsy. Is it weird that I fell asleep at McDonald's in the drive-thru? Please drive around, sir. Really think I should drive around while I'm asleep? Apnea. 3 hours of sleep would be pretty good. 2 hours, 1 hour, I'm screwed thanks to sleep apnea. 15 minutes would be pretty good. So good, so good, so good. I think I hear banjos. Someone please hit me over the head with a canoe. The wheels in my brain are made of sheep, and I'm really bleak because I can't sleep. You hate me. You really hate me. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Is this the most ADHD song ever in the history of the world? Good night.
Yep.
Yay!
Ooh, I was starting to get a little worried about you halfway through that song.
Yeah, I'm going to fall over now. One more from Taj Bell.
Well, this is also something new. This is short. It doesn't have. It has about 0.1% of the words that Steve's song just had. So this is. So this is any Springsteen fans out there?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I apologize in advance for about what. I get up in the morning and I can drive around all day, but when it comes to evening, you know I don't feel the same way. Something's wrong with my eyesight. I can't be riding all over town. Hey baby, I gotta go home when the sun goes down. I can't see for miles. After 8 p.m. I put my car in park. I'm home for a while, 'cause I'm not good at driving in the dark. No, I'm I'm not good at driving in the dark. Hey, baby.
Hey.
Thank you.
So weird how you and I parody the same songs all the time.
I know.
That's nuts.
I wanted more verses on that one.
Yeah, more.
Well, that's a work in progress, and hopefully next time I'll have more verses for you.
Oh, that's great.
Excellent. Are you playing live somewhere we can catch you?
I am. I'm playing live November 1st. If you're in the Philly, New York corridor, I'm playing live with Carla and Barry Rabin at a place called The Rail in White House Station, New Jersey. And that's the only comedy gig I have coming up in the next few weeks.
And that's next Friday, Patty. Whoops. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Conflict of interest. All right. Thank you,
Great
Todd.
job. We are zipping along. That was fantastic.
Thank you very much,
I found
Todd.
him.
Sure.
Steve. I found Steve.
You bring him in. You got it,
Because
man.
it just says Sabo, everybody. You know what? You should go by that. You don't need Steve. You should just be Sabo. Wouldn't that be good?
I think it's a good idea. There's too many.
Well, that's all everybody calls me anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Most people just
there's
call
too
you
many Steves.
Sabo.
Everybody calls me Sabo, so it's still Sabo.
It's a difficult time to be called Steve. What with the Bannons and the Millers and all.
Okay.
That's true. It's true.
It's a rough world to be a Steve in, but I like Sabo. It's a good name. Where's that come from?
It's Hungarian.
It's Hungarian. I'm worried about your internet. We're having trouble. Anybody else?
I think his audio is good. It's just the video's free.
Yeah, the audio's good. You're just gonna.
Well, the audio was good.
Your audio was good. Now that's over. Okay.
We'll see how it goes. Here's what's
You
going to happen,
drive your
Steve.
house into a better area.
I'm going to run a 15-second intro for you. You have that much time to fix your router, and then you give us 10 minutes of classic stand-up, and then we'll tell you how great you are. Here we go. Oops, I screwed it up.
Let's try.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Try.
Over.
Man, I thought he was the only problem. All right, let's try that again.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Hey, Bo!
Ah.
I like that. That sounds great, man. That's cool. It's funny. I hope it does come through because it does say my network is unstable. So that sounds like where my mentality is anyway. So let's see if it works. Hopefully it does. Can you guys hear me all right? Is that good?
Yep.
Maybe not.
I got you.
Okay, good. I'll tell you guys. I'll just start and let's see where this goes. Right. I been on the road a lot lately. I think this is kind of cool. I've been you meet weird people when you're on the road sometimes, interesting people, I think. Mm-hmm. I was did a show this past weekend and I met Stevie Wonder's bodyguard, which I thought that was interesting. What I thought was strange about that was that Stevie Wonder has a bodyguard, right? Like he's like a 100-year-old blind guy. Is he really getting death threats? Or is he just superstitious? I guess that's my question. All right. I had to. We did all the musical things. I had to throw that in there and stuff. But actually, no. Stevie Wonder is actually not even that old. He's only 75 years old, which is a lot younger than I thought he was. And I Googled that. I found out as I Googled that. I realized that how much easier life is nowadays with Google at your fingertips. You can find out any information that you want within seconds. And it makes me feel kind of mad that these kids have nowadays. They never had to grow up with what we had to grow up with. Was if you wanted to know something, you had to go to the library, go to the card catalog, look things up on microfiche. Which you guys remember microfiche? I thought that was one of the funnier things. Microfiche, and that got me under a little rabbit hole because I was looking that up on Google too. Microfiche. I thought if there's a microfiche, then that implies that there must be a macrofiche, which there is not, at least not according to Google, because every time I typed in macrofiche or try to say macrofiche, it kept looking up mackerel fish. And I'm like, okay, this isn't going to go anywhere. But do you ever, let me ask you guys this question. Have you ever, and this is a real question, have you guys ever like started to wonder what the internet thinks of you just based on the targeted ads you get for things that they want you to buy?
Oh, yeah.
Like the other day, I kept getting these ads. You know what I mean? I kept getting these ads for these VR goggles, VR porn goggles. These are goggles that you put on for watching porn, and it makes you feel like you're right there in the action. And I don't know that we need that. Now, honestly, I don't even know actually how it works because they haven't arrived yet. But what I'm saying is, haven't we gotten a little out of control? A little out of control with the porn, a little, right? Like when I was younger, like we had magazines, and magazines were good, and they were an improvement over what they had, 100 years before that, which is oil paintings, and the cavemen had to deal with the stick figures on the walls. Like, can we stop? Is there a point where we can just stop? I think we had the best. Like, I think Gen X had it best. That's what I'm going to get at. Is that Gen X had the best of everything, and now things have gone over the edge. Because I probably feel that way because I'm a Gen Xer, and what I think is interesting is that I thought everybody knew what generation they were in, right? And I guess not everybody does, because I've been at some shows and they had people look at each other and go, "Are we Gen X?" And I'm like, if you don't know whether or not you're Gen X or not, then you probably are Gen X, right? Yeah. That's what I figured. Because the boomers, they know they're boomers. And everybody's been calling you a boomer every time you've asked for help with anything in the last 10 years, right? It's like, okay, boomer, let me help you reprogram your VCR, right? And the millennials know they're millennials. And we all know they're millennials. Because every single millennial suffers from some sort of a peanut, gluten, lactose allergy, something, right? They all have some sort of mental disability, whether it's depression or PTSD. I don't know what they have. All I know is they need a safe space. They tend to get caught in traffic. It's infuriating. And here we are, Generation X, stuck in between, right? Dealing with both of those sides. And we're good at dealing with stuff. We're good at dealing with almost everything except for dating, because that's the one thing that we've never mastered is dating. That's the crazy part. For Generation X, 70%, I think it's something, 70% of Generation Xers are divorced, which is crazy. But I blame it on the way we had to date back in the day. Because back in the day, dating was a little bit different than it is now. Like nowadays, they've got you've got dating apps and you've got social media and lots of you can go to the bar, right? But going to the bar wasn't that easy because women used to move in roving packs to different bars on different nights. And nobody knew which night they were going to be at any given bar. There's no newsletter you could subscribe to. You just had to guess. And if you guessed wrong, that was a crappy night, right? So here's what we used to do. We used to go back to my place and we pregame and we all get drunk. And then we draw straws. And whoever drew the shortest straw, they had to go to all the bars, find out where the girls were. And when they did, then they had to go find a payphone, right? Send a message to my pager, which was 58008, which spelled boobs, in case you're curious. And that told us something. That told us that all the girls are down to the Learys, get your asses down to Learys. And we would, man, we would. We'd slap on some Jacquard Noir and head on out to the bar. And we'd stand in a long line. And we pay a cover charge. And we'd open up the door to walk inside and immediately get punched in the face by a giant smoke tornado. Because that's something that nobody seems to remember. But back in the day, every bar in America was smoking. Every single bar. And not just the bars. It was the bars. It was the restaurants. It was the airplanes. In 1990, if you graduated high school, you got a diploma and a tumor. That's just the way it worked out. And once you were inside, you had to make eye contact with the girl. You had to smile. You had to say hello. You had to try to charm her enough that she would give you her phone number. And if she did, then you had to run to the bar and grab a ballpoint pen and carve it into your arm. Right? Write it down on the bar napkin, slip in your pants pocket, washing those jeans, losing that number forever. Then you spend the next 6 months of your life dialing every possible combination of digits to try to find the love of your life, Penelope. Only to find out she gave you the wrong name and number in the first place. That was bull. Nowadays, is it? No. Nowadays, if you're a single guy, you want to meet a girl, you don't have to go to work, and after the school, you don't have to go to the bar. You can just go online and send out a picture of your junk, right? That's the way they do it now. I think that's a half, and that's just a halfway of online dating. That's a halfway. That's all you do when it comes to online dating is send out pictures of your junk, and only online though. That's just the way it works. You can't do that in reality. You can't be walking on the street and start whipping it out. That's not going to be good. Online. They do it every day. And that's the thing is like if you're somebody like me who doesn't do good at bars, your only real choice is to go online to try to pick up girls. And I've never been good at that either. But I figured there are people. They say that the number one place to meet your future spouse is through online dating. So I figured it must be me. I must be doing something wrong. If I can figure out what I'm doing wrong, I can be successful too, right? So I looked up a couple articles. First article I found was top complaints about online dating. I figured that was a good place to start. Now, the two biggest complaints that men had, believe this or not, when it came to online dating was number one, too many fake profiles. And there's a lot of fake profiles out there. And so I asked my buddy, who does a lot of online dating, go, how do you know if a girl's profile is fake? And he goes, it's easy. If you send her a message and she responds to you, if she's attractive, it's fake. Unfortunate, but it's true. Now, the other biggest complaint that men had was that you spend weeks, sometimes months, trying to get to know a girl, finally get your schedules worked out so the days would meet in person, and she would cancel at the last minute. Happened to me a lot too, and it sucks, right? But I don't want you guys to think that that I haven't had any luck with women at all. When I was younger, especially when I was younger, I had some weird things, maybe some freaky stuff going on. Like I once hooked up with a set of twins. That was kind of a unique thing to have. Like what do you call it when they're not identical? They were
Siamese.
Siamese.
Paternal.
Join, that's what it was. And,
Paternal.
Yeah, I used to drink a lot, is what it is. I used to drink a lot.
Higher education's a great thing.
I know. Anyway, I don't have too much more time to talk to you guys, but I was going to tell you guys a little bit. What was going to tell you guys about my mom? I am seeing my mom for Thanksgiving. That's coming up. I haven't seen her in a little while. We had a weird relationship growing up. My mom was we weren't super close. I can tell you guys that. My mom, she was not a very affectionate person. She always believed that children should be seen and not held. That's kind of how my mom was. I don't think she ever even really wanted to be a mother, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. At least that's what she wrote in my baby book. So that's about it. That's pretty much my time. So I'll just cut it off right there. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Hey, everybody, it's Sabo!
I guess we're sticking with the Sabo thing. Sabo.
Yeah.
He's
Good
Sabo,
job,
everybody.
Steve.
Sabo. So
Good
now
job.
people go to
Thank you.
Audible and get the book.
Yeah. I have 7 books now that are on Audible, so you can get each and every one of them.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, and people
Yeah.
can get these books on Amazon if they want to actually read. They can get them.
Yeah,
all
you
on
can get
Amazon.
physical books. You can get them on your Kindle. You can get paperback. A couple of them are in hardback. Only like 1 or 2 of them are in hardback
Wow.
for whatever reason. But yeah.
They just search
Fantastic.
Steve Sabo books. I mean, probably you can get them all. So yeah, that's great. So
Thank you.
Beautiful. And where are you working? Where are you going?
I'm going all over the place, man. I am tomorrow. I have a show in Virginia. It's strange for a Tuesday. I can't remember the name of the city. I probably should have looked that up. I have you know what? I have a calendar right here next to me. I can probably look it up right now.
Where are you now?
On
Toledo?
Tuesday,
Where are you?
I'm in Toledo today. Tomorrow I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia. That was in the news not that long ago.
That's
and then
that's gonna be about a 9-hour drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hike.
it's an 8.5 hour. Yeah, you nailed it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You got it
I
down.
know.
Then on Friday I'm
Wow.
in Roseville, Ohio, and then Saturday I'm in Marion, Ohio. So
Fantastic.
closer to home.
Man.
Kind of nice. And then
Man.
next week I'm in Lincoln City, Oregon, doing a casino out there. So
Oh, hey, Pat Wilson.
yeah, all over the place.
That gig pays
That's
some
it.
money.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
it.
That Lincoln gig pays
It
some
does.
money. That's to feature.
Well,
you
all
can
the
make.
gigs pay money, or I wouldn't be doing them. But
No, to real money. I got 1,500 to feature
Yeah,
like
yeah.
4 years ago. It was crazy. I was like, what? I'll do.
Yeah.
And Paula Abdul was there. I met Paula Abdul.
Cool.
That's
Cool.
I
did
know.
you really? Wow.
Yeah, she
That's
did a gig.
cool.
She was lip syncing.
Really?
her
You
butt off.
Straight up? Really?
Yeah.
You met, you met Paul Abdul, and I met Stevie Wonder's bodyguard. That's not fair.
Man. I know Todd Chappelle.
That's true. So I know. So that's great. So okay. Well, thanks, man. That was beautiful.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
so
Sabo.
And now I'm there. I got to find the Sabo. Everybody, Sabo!
Sabo!
All right, you ready to do the thing?
Yeah, let's do the next thing, which of course is not working right once again.
Well, there's the song. We saw the words.
I was all set. And then it didn't do the right thing. All right, let's try it again.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
You know, the reason is that I opened up the request line this week and we got a request from a fan in Indiana. So, and it's really nice because our friend Burpo is here. And as you may or may not know, a quarter of a century ago, Burpo and I were in a band called Girl Band. That's right. It was just the two of us, two guys in their 30s, pretending to be 9-year-old girls, like you do. And we had a bunch of songs and we did an album and it was really great. And this is one of the songs from the album. In our band, Burpo was referred to as Flufferpuff. That was his character. He was the trombone player in the band, very, very enthusiastic. His character was just all about, we're going to do this, and not really all that much skill. And then my character was Muffin. I was the guitar player. I was the logical brains of the whatever. So anyway, here's a song called Braces by request. And it's really hard to do this by myself, so you got to imagine Burpo doing a lot of harmonies. Blah, 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 blah. It's field trip day, I've waited all week. Johnny, sit here, I saved you a seat. We're on the bus and we're riding along, but something's wrong. I can't kiss you 'cause I have braces. It doesn't matter how sweet your face is. I got metal in all the wrong places. I can't kiss you 'cause I have braces. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. And this is where we would traditionally pause to scroll the lyrics down. I'm such a dork, I feel so dumb. This never would have happened, but I suck my thumb. And you're so tall, and your hair's so wild, but I'm afraid to smile. I can't kiss you 'cause I have braces. It doesn't matter how sweet your face is. I have metal in all the wrong places. I can't kiss you 'cause I have braces. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Scrolling. It's always something and it's so unfair. I just know I got a bunch of spinach stuck in there. I sit by the phone and I wait for your call, but you won't, and it's all the orthodontist's fault. All his fault. All his fault. All his fault. I got metal, 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 metal in my mouth. Metal, 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 metal in my mouth. I got metal, 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 metal in my mouth. Metal, 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 metal in my mouth. I got metal, 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 metal. I can't get you 'cause I have braces. Doesn't matter how sweet your face is. I have metal in all the wrong places. I can't kiss you 'cause I have sleep apnea. All right. Surprise ending. We really didn't know what that meant when we wrote that.
That's right.
That was crazy. All right, time to beg for money. Here we go.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
Quick question: where's the right places for metal?
You tell me.
I don't know. I was just wondering
I
if
don't
there's a right.
Okay. Maybe my new hip.
That's yeah. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
I was offered a new hip today at the doctor. He goes, "Do you want a new hip?" And I said, "Nope, nope, nope.
We're having a special.
I'm keeping the old ones." He says, "Once you get the new hip,
I too get a knee for free."
that's right. I already got the knee. I already got the knee. So buy 2 hips, get a pacemaker. So welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. This is where you go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians. And the first thing we'll do before we get Steve's water in place is get Steve Sabo an internet connection. That'll be fantastic. Toledo is not on the front lines of the good internet world, so he's gonna have to get that done. He could have done it from his car on the drive to Charlottesville. It'd have probably been better. So, and and that was really good material. And we heard most of it, which was good because it was very funny. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the comedians, and I'm sure Patti will give it to the cause. And of course, Steve needs a new, what was that? The bathtub? What happened?
The bathroom sink, all the plumbing.
A bathroom sink exploded and all the plumbing, and he's got to buy a new train. So that's
right.
Good.
And new towels, I might add.
What gauge is that? What gauge?
HO, of course.
HO. So he's going to get 2 of those.
I am.
H2O.
H2O.
Ah,
Mm.
chemistry joke.
Covered with water. Now it's H2O.
So he's gonna, because the water's coming down. Okay, fine. That joke was too good for you people. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the show, and now the world's shortest worst joke ever.
Here we go. Worst joke of the week.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
Kevin Federline has a new book about Britney Spears called "The Money Stopped When They Hit 18."
Oh, God.
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like Brad likes bananas and SpaghettiOs, and 3 kinds of cheese in his Cheerios. Fascinating, isn't it? We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We appreciate your support of the virtual comedy show. With our budget of nada, nothing zero, we're a little less fancy than HBO. Still, every Monday it's the virtual comedy show. See you Monday at the virtual